guys, so today we're going to take off the headliner here, but first we have to do a few things like getting the side molding out for the A pillar. We also got to get out the side molding for the B pillar back here, and then it'll take out this plastic bit back here, right there, and then that will let the whole headliner pop down after this light is removed and this rear view mirror is moved as well. So we're going to get started on that, and then we're going to go from there. Okay, now that I have my gauge pod down here and out of the way, as well as the plastic piece that holds it, I have both the eye protectors here gone, and I have the plastic clips that go here. These little things out of these holes, which means headliner up front just needs this out of the way, and then it should be able to sag. Okay, so far I've removed this giant piece of plastic right here. For the rear, that's actually what's going to be holding your headliner up here, and then I slowly work my way with these push tabs that go right in these holes, all the way down until you can basically see your automatic seat belt. Basically that's going to be the part on the side that's holding up the whole headliner here. Now the only thing we have to do is get the rear plastic piece off, so we're going to have to do the same on the other side, and then we have to figure out how to get this off. Okay, now that I have all the plastic off of this side, took it all off on this side as well, all the way down to the front. Now I have this off. I can now get to these 3 screws. And once I take that off, that should be the last thing holding the headliner in, except for the rear back here, and that should just come straight out with the trim tool. So once I get all those taken care of, I will come back and we will see how the headliner looks. Okay, so once you have everything out, including the headliner, this is what it's going to look like. As you can see, I actually have water in here, and that's because my windshield gasket is leaking, so I'm going to fix that while I have the headliner out. Okay, now that I have this drying, as well as the basically sound deadening mats up top, I now have a well-lit area here. Put it all the way in these seals, all the way around through the top, and stop the leaks that are coming in. And then by the time I'm done this, I'll be able to do the headliner, and then should be able to start putting things back together. As soon as I get some of this taken care of, I'll show you the curing process. Okay, so I'm back. I've done all the sealant on the edges. Done it all the way that way, and all the way down the corner side past the automatic seat belts, all the way down. Now, I'm gonna let this dry, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to get started on the headliner and see how far that is with drying. If it's dry, I can go ahead and start doing spray adhesive on it. After we've gotten our windshield basically tightened up with some sort of adhesive, that way it's not leaking anymore, we're going to take care of customizing the headliner, because right now it kind of looks like crap. So as you can see right here on the edges, this kind of looks nasty, and we want to remedy that. So we have our fabric right there, and we're just going to start, using spray adhesive to get it here, and then we'll flip it over to the back, and that's when we'll cut out our holes right here for securing this back up when we get to it. So I'm probably just going to time lapse this, just so you guys don't have to sit here for maybe half an hour to an hour, depending on how long this takes me. So we're going to get started on that, and then probably as soon as I'm done that, then we'll go from there. But we're going to start the time lapse right now. as you can tell by the weird hairdo I'm rocking, and by the I don't know, time of day that you see outside. It's getting pretty late. I've been working on this car for about 5 hours. Sound you hear in the background right now is some water that I'm stepping on from trying to fix the front and rear windshields from leaking, which that is now all good. The other sound you hear is the fan going, and I'm literally just sitting here watching glue dry. Okay, and I'm back with another update. You can see hair's going wild there. It's getting later outside. I don't know if it still looks the exact same, but yeah, it's almost 11. This is my progress so far. I flipped it over, start turning over all the sides. So now I'm gonna let the glue and the adhesive all kind of just marinate, dry, that sort of deal. And then I'm going to put these foam pieces back in for sound deadening. What is up, you guys? It's Ethan. I'm back. It's been about 4 or 5 days since I've done the headliner in my car. Basically, I've just been waiting to make sure it all sits very well and that turns out right. So far, it's kept all the curves in it. The spray adhesive is holding around some of the harder bolsters on the front end of it. But other than that, it's looking pretty good. I was afraid that the spray adhesive would come undone to some of these harder bolsters up front. Right here, for example, where the it kind of cuts in right here, right next to the sun visor. But so far, so good. And still looking brand new, very nice. So I really can't complain about the end result. Took me about 3 hours to get this project done. But, you know, if you don't have to seal up the windshield or anything, and this headliner isn't soaked, then it's going to be a lot quicker for you guys. It just happened to be that I had an issue with the windshield leaking, so I figured I would do this as well as a little mini side project to at least make the car look a little nicer than stock and how I had originally bought it. If you guys would like to do this, I'll leave a detailed description of where I got all the spray adhesive, where I got the cloth, all that stuff. If you guys want to get something similar, it doesn't have to be the exact same. I'll also leave measurements of the actual headliner, so you guys can do a similar project and you'll make sure you have enough fabric. Alright, so this has been another video with EMG Customs. Currently working on the next one as we speak. It's going to be a short throw shifter in this 240. That's actually right here. I already have it installed, now I'm just editing. But so far it works very well. And we'll cover that in the next video. Should be up next week around Sunday or Monday, but we'll keep you posted on that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and leave a comment down below. If something doesn't make sense or you need help with anything, I can give you tips in the comments as well. So thank you, and we'll see you next video.